Okay. Hello, hello. We are on. $9.30 really just pumped up. All right, let me set up, guys. Okay. So we are now in the PM session of New York. This has been pretty monstrous, climbing higher at every chance we get, and we're just approaching all-time highs. It puts us in a pretty peculiar spot if you're trying to trade, but we'll see what we could do. Okay, we posted we're online. Yeah, we're gonna do the giveaway tomorrow or today. I missed it. I was busy, but we're gonna probably use what, like a X picker. I think that's the most popular one. Okay. So this is pretty interesting. You can see, like, even the 5-minute time frame. If you're watching this as a scalper and you trade like how I am, you're basically just seeing this get zero retracement, or we're getting retracement, but we're showing respect at every spot we can. Like there hasn't been a single 5-minute gap that got created. It was invalidated. So this is pretty interesting, and we are getting the first one that's being tested. And I hate to play price action when we just started at basically overnight highs, or not even overnight highs, just the high of the day. But this is not giving. If this inverse, which it looks like ES is already starting to do, it's not going to look the best if you're trying to long. It might get actually a deeper retrace down first. So that's what I'm watching here right now. The first 5-minute flip that we had literally all day. If you just looked at 9:30, just look at every gap that was created. We just retrace, held, retrace, held, retrace, held, and then we're at this area right now. In theory, this should keep on holding, but what happens when it doesn't? We took all-time highs here, and then we have NQ all-time highs, which you could kind of consider SMT, but really SMT doesn't show much. This is what I was projecting yesterday. I was like, I want this to run, and it slammed down. This happened last night, basically overnight, but then we just immediately bought it back up. That was kind of depressing to not be able to trade this because it's happening overnight. If this was during PM session or we're active, we would have been able to short this going down. Did I win the bracket? So I was up $1,500 at 3 p.m. and you have 1 hour left to trade. And Tradeify texted me like after everything was already closed that like, okay, because they weren't able to update things fast. They're like, okay, good news is updated. Bad news, one of you guys got eliminated. I was like, damn, it's probably me. And they were telling me that the person that was my opponent had a really strong comeback. I'm assuming he just longed and just kept on holding throughout the whole hour because we pumped pretty hard. But I didn't even know, like, that's the psychology of this competition. Like, you don't know when it is enough for you to stop. Because he beat me by, I was leading by $1,500. He beat me by, I think, 700. I could have easily tried to went for another like 1,000 if I wanted to. The person won 5,000. So since he beat me by $700, we both had a positive balance. He won 5 Gs. All the commands are not working on my YouTube anymore. Weird. Let me see here. Okay, I got it. Oops. I'm gonna guys. I need you guys trade with me here because this is still challenging. I'm kind of presenting like every attempt we had a flip. What happens when we get like a change to delivery, 5-minute inversion? We should be trying to play the short, right? We should be doing that, right? Do you guys like playing the downside here? I think we should. The next 5-minute close in 30 seconds. Not to all-time highs. It makes sense, but I would not long up here until we get a proper. Even this is healthy if we want to sell a little bit lower first and then come back up. If NQ took the all-time highs, we could easily represent this as change delivery. ES already took it, and we did not take this high, so you're kind of looking at, if you're looking at change delivery, I think this would be what you're looking at a closure of. But we have this inversion now. It's coming back up here. If there's any takers, I'm gonna watch the 1 minute here. If we can get a retrace and come back down, I'll try a jab at it with the appropriate stop. It's still very bullish overall today, but we just gotta wait for the opportunity for longs. Here it is. Okay, we're reaching. ES could climb a little bit higher, so as NQ. The moment we get something to confirm, as long as we hold this inversion down, these two inversion, we might take a jab. Jab on ES, I though? Maybe on ES. wait for this. The only confirmation you have is 5 minutes. I'm still waiting for the 1 minute. Flip with it. Go to this closure, yeah. And then we can just be watching for this now. They're just flipping their time frames around. I'll also mark the hourly. This still gives the better idea that if you like longs, maybe you perhaps would like it in the hourly instead. I'll just mark this out. To play the short here is the bold move right now. We retrace, held this 5 minute. ES is barely giving a move. The bold shorts right now would be if this invert, you take the first tap in to short lower. That is the, I guess, the one opportunity right now. It's higher risk because it's counter trend, but no inversion yet. ES is actually getting a jab inside the 5 minute here. Yeah, any shorts most likely will be on ES for me today. Any longs most likely on NQ as long as things are holding the same. This is the BPR area here too. I'll also mark this out. This is where you want to see ES not get a closure over if you think we can actually retrace lower. Didn't touch the BPR, triple wick highs. I feel like we should do something like this first. This is like choppy consolidation right now. Invert this, get a closure. We actually get like 1 minute breaker too. Like the game is on if we could show some displacement right now. if you guys see that. It's just not that clean because I wanted one more drive first before we turn. Let's see. This is still like too choppy, nothing confirmed. I don't like longs until we most likely get inside this hourly, to be honest. Do you think it will reverse before all time highs? I think so. Okay, this might turn to the IFVG here. You might get that breaker to go along with it. Yeah, if ES were to take these wick highs here, I could take the short and put a stop at the wick high. I like that a lot more if I can. Since it didn't do that, this is still like somewhat of a potential draw on the lower time frame. Okay, no closure. This is pretty good price action in the way that not to trade, but just to watch and be patient with. We'll be able to see carefully what we need to do. Okay. I think it's baiting the short. It's still like a high risk short though. Price is just baiting this right now. We're gonna confirm this inversion. We're gonna confirm this breaker. Your job right now is to see if you want to take a short like this. At least tight risk. It's tight risk for something that I'm willing to try, just because it's like 11 points. 11 points in this market is like is chump change. The potential is a little bit better though. There's just a lot of things where I wanted to do first, but yep, nothing. ES could also present something. This is confirmation now. If you're asking if I'm in this, I have to wait for the retrace. Unless you enter on the inversion closure, which is 302, I typically wait for the break to confirm first. And the first tap is my entry. I'm not gonna ask for too much on this trade. If you think I'm gonna like go for the moon, it's not just gonna happen. Your entry should be inside the breaker, stop above the wick high. That's the gist right now. Okay, scalping opportunity right now. Go. Even at this wick low, this is already +1, but this would be like 3 if we can hit this. Let's see how this plays. Pretty tight counter trend scalp that I do think plays. If it doesn't play, we just wait for the next opportunity. The 5-minute is also aligning with the 1. I do think we can get one more tap in, but you know, we could take two shots at this if we wanted to. Let me put this mic a little bit closer. We're in this. Stop is the high, like I showed. If oh, my battery's low. If we get basically 320, you'll see me stop out. I'm gonna actually set this with the eyes too. Hang on, I'm gonna take. I haven't took this in a while. I feel like this has helped my cough, but I haven't took this in like a week or so. Since this is a scalp, I might take one off here at the bottom with a wick. Had 10 already, but come on. Just slam the wick and then I'll let the last one run. Still, after this, if we can push down lower, we might be able to find a long after. It gets a good push. So for those who don't like the short, you're abstaining from this, you might get the long after this if we can get some delivery downside. I'm not going for like a 200 point push. I'm just looking to see maybe if we can take out this internal low would be great. If we can get inside the hourly, that would be great. And then we could start planning for the long opportunity. This is the main low that I want to see happen. This and the hourly. All right, I'm not gonna break even. What I'm gonna do is most likely lower the stop as it drops. But if this comes back to my stop, it will get me close to giving back what I earned just now. Let's see if this closes first. I want to see closure. If this pushes through and leaves a wick and come back up, it's most likely going to return back to the breaker. Yeah, let's get closure. It's nice. ES is not moving. What the heck was that? You guys see NQ? NQ just gave like such a beautiful like 1 minute candle, and ES is still in the range. I need to put this aside. I need to look at where I'm going to try to target here. I think my target was this hourly, right? So we want to see if price can draw all the way down here for potentially a long opportunity. I think it's thinking about trying to come back up right now. This is like the first real dip that we got in the whole morning, basically. How many guys are in short with us? This is, I'm pretty sure this is 2R, right? Yeah. 10-point stop, right, guys? 20 points up in the positive. Absolutely, like, I wouldn't say like 1 point of drawdown at the very most. This is gonna probably become a 3R. You got your limit at 0.10. You want to be careful at this because keep in mind you have this inversion, right? You have this breaker. Let's say this is like the main defense here. If you're trying to go too far above, then you're like, if you ignore the breaker, you're trying to target at the top of the inversion. when we don't need to refill the whole thing. We can just go at the very bottom of it. So I think for me, the overlapping is like, let's just try to get at least inside the breaker. That's like halfway of the inversion. Just so I don't miss it, right? ES is like a tank right now. What the heck is this? Oh, we're about to blitz this. I want to commentate good on this, but I think price action is so bullish that it doesn't really matter. So we got like one good push. It's coming straight back up. I don't know if it wants to go down to the hourly. Can't it do that when ES is still holding this line right now? Your stream has been super glitchy. Can you guys elaborate in what way? Is it like laggy, or what is the glitch here? Maybe should have took the 2.5 R instead of aiming for the turtle low. Yeah, I mean, it's a scalp, right? So that's why we took the first TP already. Anything else is gravy. You manage however you want. Sometimes, though, I want to see follow through. Long right now? Do we have a formation to flip our bias trying to hunt for longs? I know you see this drive in, we can sweep some internal lows. This is so bullish that it might be the right idea. Just how aggressive it is. Like, that one candle that I was talking about just got completely reciprocated. So this is what I was worried of. Once we were able to flip this, I was like, are we gonna actually just run it all the way back up? Well, let's just see. The price action's interesting today. Just a little bit lower would have been awesome, though. I'm not sure we would have even considered trying to get inside this hourly, but I'm sure we could have took some of the 15-minute wick lows here first. Like, you see what I have here? If ES could actually just get a quick sweep here, we might had a good opportunity to flip longs afterwards. That's the thing. But the way that ES held like a tank here, they said, nah, I'm gonna hold the line. And you have triple wicks here, a unmitigated BPR. Would be actually a good draw if we can see that long setup. Did we ever retrace inside the gap that created? No, we didn't. So this is the gap I'm looking at. I'm going to delete a lot of arrows here. Jeez. This is Memorial Day. Memorial Day gap up. We never retrace down here. We got very close a few times. I want to see it eventually fill that gap, but when is the... Oh, ES did. What? That happened last night? Oh, jeez. This is good though. ES filling this gap is like pretty key here for more upside. I actually did not know they did this 720. They didn't break 7,500 though. NQ nowhere close. So, I mean, the short trade, short scalp, I wasn't going for like a whole big flip. That played out well. It was just so aggressive that this was like, this only meant to be a quick turn before we slam it. Anyways, what we should be paying attention for now is this 5 minute here. Closure above this 5 minute, we're gonna take out this next high and then most likely keep on pushing with NQ. I wanted to be able to read the price action a little bit clearer, but some of the moves were not giving what I was anticipating. There's a crazy echo. Anyone's game right now. Was it half gap or any tap in the gap is considered valid? You got to be more specific with what gaps you're referring to. I've kind of talked about so many gaps. Unless you're talking about the Memorial Day Sunday gap. Just getting any retrace inside of it is very good for it. We would likely refill it in a later date. We have a bullish breaker now too. This could be a long now. The inversion that we took here, that would have been pretty interesting to flip. It would have, yeah. This is the kind of second scalp opportunity that you could see. It's not no longer short, it'll be a long. Yeah, this whole week has been pretty big, right? No wick here. Yes, gave a wick, but still just gigantic. So how does this work? Does SPY were able to recapture too? Okay, that's good. It's just NQ that is leaving such a big gap right now. How big is this push now, guys? From here to here, you're saying this is 32%. Is that accurate? 32% in 1 month. This is end of March. So this is 2 months basically. How fast did we move here? 2 months later, we would take all-time highs. We're just kind of accelerating what we did last year. And I guess who knows how far we could push from here. Last year we took all-time highs. We ran another 15%. This year we ran all-time highs. We're at the 13% mark already. So maybe 500s if we want to repeat everything. Let's see for ES. Kind of waiting while seeing where we can go with all-time highs. All-time high, let's see. This is, I'm gonna measure this. From all-time highs here, from the previous one, we went basically 10%. Let's see, from this all-time highs, we're at 7. So we definitely have more room if we want to even repeat what we did. So 10, this would be 7,800, very close to 8,000. Wow. Along the inversion, took a quick 1R. That's nice. That was freakishly bullish in the way that we just immediately ate that up. That dip was like not even existent. Still pushing here. I don't think we can do anything. Just watch it run. We have the long opportunity, but I don't think it's going to retrace for now. It's pushing. Wasn't the 1236 candle a bullish breaker? 1236? How far is 1236? Are you talking about, are you on a different time zone? 1236 is like all the way here. Maybe you're talking about 136? I don't see anything. You took 3R on that short, was hoping to see our bullish breaker get tapped. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a round trip. We would have took the short and then we would have took the long right after. That spike. What's up? What's up? Here's the high of the day, guys. I really wanted to be able to capture a good long if we could have. It never gave a good opportunity to frame up a long other than, not on the ES for sure. NQ, if you were able to flip your position on the inversion, that would have been probably the only real opportunity that we could have taken. After that, we just ran. Pretty impressive how we did that. Guys, I have a question. I bought Alpha Futures account with no activation fee. I passed them. It's showing me activation fee. I don't know how to contact support. It's like being complicated, I feel like. Why is it so difficult for me to find things? You don't need to pay it? Just wait, okay. So if I connect, would I already have the counts? Oh, it's already there. Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3. Wait, there's only 4 counts. I need one more. Oh. I remember now. They activated the 4 accounts. I had 5. But here's the thing though, I actually purchased one without activation fee. Or with activation fee, so I don't know which one I need to pay for. This is too complicated for me. How do I know? Yeah, I was muted to take a call real quick. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. Just be patient here. They do not make it easy for sure though. I can't even tell which one I need to pass. I have 4 accounts that's already funded. One that has activation fee. I don't know which one to pay for. Because I'm betting if I pay for the wrong one, they're just gonna make me keep on going for it. I'm in a standstill. Just contact support. How do you even contact the support? Like, I'm looking at it. I can't even find the support. Chat. This is something I need to tell Alpha they need to up. The bottom right does not have like a ticket. Maybe I have an idea. Do they email you showing you your purchases? I need to know which one I have activation fee for. Oh, they shut it off. I see. That makes sense. Well, I'll just trade with 4 accounts. The 5th one would be in the void. How do you guys like Alpha now, though? Alpha is, like, besides their support, it's actually becoming one of the top, I think, future firms now in size. So it's good to see them grow so well. Because they're a top firm now. I think they might. I want to say they're bigger than MyFund Futures now, in volume especially. I feel like MyFund Futures has been falling off. So all-time highs, guys. Or not all-time highs on ES. NQ just took the highs. We could still be looking for more longs. I think scalper mentality works a lot here. What happens in the competition? If you're talking about the Grand Cup, I got beat. I was leading by $1,500 with 1 hour left. And I was telling my chat, do I make more or do I stop here? Everyone said, just stop. They messaged me saying, you lost. And then TradeFi was like, yeah, your opponent had a Hail Mary trade. So, it's tough. Hail Mary, are you kidding me? You blame chat? I don't blame chat. It's hard though. Like, you could be up like 3K, and you're like, okay, I'm done. Then the last hour, they could just go ham with it. I wanted to win. I heard Desi. He said, you know, don't worry, I'm gonna take down the. I'm gonna take the win for you. And then today he's like down 12,000 from just shorting gold. I would pull up the gold chart, guys. I think he shorted gold overnight. Maybe he made some money. Who knows? And then basically at 8:30, it is zoom, zoom, zoom. So he's in the ditches right now. It's actually kind of funny. By how much did you lose? It was only $700. I was up 1,500. He basically made another 2.2K. So I lost by 7. Which is like, it's not that much. It's like 700 would be what, 35 points? I could have got that. Blame chat. Yeah, I think it's easier to just blame chat. I don't want to take responsibility for this loss. That's what I was telling Tradeify. I'm like, it would be nice not to share like the exact number that you're up, because like that's like the whole point of the mystery. But this is why I said, what if like the last hour, 3 to 4 p.m., the very last hour of trading, if it's like really close, like within like a few $500, there's like a heating up animation. And then the more close it gets, let's say he crosses me, it's like 400, 300, it's like more fire flaming. And then like once we're break even or like evenly match, it'll just be like scorching lava. If I saw that, if I was watching for the last hour and I saw that, I'm like, okay, I need to make more money. But I think Brett just wants to do like kind of like a poker system where you can make a bluff. You don't know anything in psychology. Going jab in on NQ at 325 for what? Short? You saying ES is extremely weak? I feel like ES is not even trying to move. ES is like a tank right now. It hasn't moved an inch. What seems to be driving up the markets though? Oh, you know what? It's probably Nvidia. Nvidia probably made a big comeback. It was like red, really red today. Yeah, it's climbing. So like the last 20 minutes here, it kind of helped push it up a lot. See like AMD for sure. Let me see. AMD is up 4.3%. That's big. Microsoft finally made a big move. Jeez, took so long though. Tesla's flat. What else do I have? Micron. I need to see Micron just hit 1,000. I think it's gonna burn afterwards. We're getting like 750 or 950. SanDisk is up big. Oil is starting to tumble. I don't know if it's a short yet, guys. I think it's a long war. Or no touching. If this is going to be the entire session, we only took one good trade. After that, we're just going to be tied down to nothing. How do you trade aggressively on 50K eval? Do you play safe? How many contracts do you normally go? If it's eval, my model right now, since I'm the type who's been trading prop firms for so many times, so many years already, that I don't want to waste time going through the evaluation process. For new traders, you should take it seriously, take it slow. But after you trade so many times with prop firms, try to see if you can pass the eval process as fast as you can. Don't waste your mental power, mental capacity on going through the hoops with evals. If it's 1 day pass, try to pass it in 1 day. 1 trade even if you can. We're using this 5-minute inversion and OB as a launch pad right now. Yeah, I was not in favor of shorting here. Just too bullish right now. Maybe if we get a strong 5-minute closure through this, I could consider it. I could really consider it. Damn, I think I saw, yeah, you were taking a short at somewhere. Took a 10-point loss. It was I think premature for me, but like, I mean, tight stop. You were probably hoping to see it set it lower. Even a better long area down here would have been better. But we've been doing pretty good in patience. So far, we waited for every move before taking the entry. Am I seeing this right? Are people calling the update with a live program for Apex and then like the bundle and save Apex 4.0? Is that already 4? Damn, every upgrade is like 3.0, 2.0, 4.0. It's getting just worse and worse. How many upgrades do you need to do? You guys short on silver? Silver is like peaking right now. Had a good run right now. I guess very minor run still, but major sell though. Like this is, if you see this correctly, playing from the bottom here to the retrace, that's 6% right there. So we completely erase all the drawdown here. Same thing with ES, honestly. ES and NQ, we just erased it. This didn't happen anymore. Did you have a chance to talk about the new Apex bundle? No activation costs currently make these the cheapest accounts by far. I get the sentiment with that, but you got to consider they have the live program that's not trader friendly at all. It's like really against you. Because let's say you do the bundle, you buy 5 accounts, they move you live whenever they want, no clear path. Because they're also considering lifetime payout, so not that fun. Even with 5 accounts, some people are probably going to buy 20. You get 1 payout, that's good. I think it's like 35K. And then they move you live to start with 3K. That would literally kill your whole momentum. And no forfeiting profits sounds cool, but it's locked away. It's a gimmick. Similar to Top Step. Honestly, it makes Top Step live program highlight it a lot more because Top Step also do not forfeit profits, but they start you with 10,000 minimum versus 3,000. So if you're asking me personally, like without bias, I would give Apex more props if they can raise up the starting balance to like 15,000, 20,000, something more standardized. Like if you have 20 accounts, you get moved live, you can't be moved with 3,000. When other firms are moving with 5 accounts, they already give you 20K, 22. Let's say I take a max payout with Apex and blow them out the first payout. Would that make it worth it? So I feel like that's already something that they would consider because they do this all the time. You're going to do that, and guess what's going to happen? They're going to move you live before you take the next payout. That's where it's going to trap you. So you're like, okay, I took my first payout. I purposely blew it. I'm going to buy 20 more accounts. I'm going to get another payout. Right when you're about to request, they'll move you live. And then potentially a 40K payout or 35K payout just becomes 3K drawdown. That becomes like the tricky side of things. When will you be giving the prop counts for the comments on the recent podcast? It's just going to be Friday, tomorrow. Today, we're going to do the alpha one. I missed it yesterday. And then tomorrow, we'll do the podcast, and we should wrap things up there. Why would they do that? They're already doing it. There's so many people that are commenting. Like, I was right about to request a payout, and they moved me live, and I'm stuck with a 3K payout or 3K drawdown account. I'm telling you. Well, if you don't heed the advice that I'm sharing, then feel free to trade and let me know after a month when you're about to request a payout. See what happens. Lucid did it. Move you live when you're about to take a big payout. They don't do it that way. They consider lifetime payouts more aggressively. So if you there's some cases that people make a big spiel out of. There's like someone who kept on getting payouts and then blow up the account, rerun it, get like a few more payouts, blow the account. And then he took like 80,000 payouts. He tried to do another set and they moved him live. That should be more justified. Because it's pretty clear what's happening. But Apex is, from what I've seen already, there's some influencers too. Like I think AW was the one who presented it. She has like 150,000 profits. She took one singular payout in her lifetime, and they already moved her live. No other firm would do that. Like if it's Lucid would give you like 4 more payouts before they move you. So it's not exactly the same. 5-minute closure here would be interesting for us to again open the door for a short scalp blower. Now that we took the highs, the draw should be all-time highs on NQ. You have to think, where do you want to take the entry? We're watching this 5-minute right now, see how well it holds. Apex ban you when I start making consistent payout. I can no longer buy accounts. Good news is you might get unbanned because I've seen people, plenty of people get unbanned, but they already mastered it. They're gonna let you buy accounts and they're gonna let you take one payout before they unban. They not ban you again, but they move you live. It's a master class. Unban everyone. The people who were banned already are the good traders. They get one shot at payout. After that, they get directly moved live because they're like, oh, we seen your history. You made a lot of money already. Do you think it's weird that I've been moved to Pro Plus with TPT with only two $50 payouts lifetime? How much are you getting moved live with what drawdown? Because that is like unheard of. $250. Or no, I actually heard that case before, but it's like very, very rare. Because would you get moved live with 250? Five minutes back close here. The next short scalp might actually hit pretty hard here. Let's see. Because I think we could actually drive to the hourly. We're already at 2 p.m. New 4-hour candle. It's a big boy candle. Makes you want to really take the hourly low and then eventually get inside this hourly for maybe another leg up per hour. That could be the case here. What's the point of having 20 accounts if they move everyone live? Everyone live with one account. That's the thing. If you want to trade Apex, just trade like 1 or 2 accounts. That would kind of counter it. So we're in the bullish breaker territory on the lower time frame, but this is so back and forth where like the next move would likely signal the move for the next hour. Guys, Lucid merch just dropped too. Let's take a look together. The Lucid store. In high demand. Yo, this beanie looks. I don't wear beanies though, but this hoodie though. In installments. Shit, I'll add it. Let's see what else I got. I think they already gave me this, but I'll get a second hoodie. Are these the only things? It's in a notebook. It's a mug. You know what? I'll take a mug. Take a white one. I'll take a beanie just for the hell of it too. Apparel, let's see apparel. Trade maxing. Oh, this looks clean. Can I see the back? We'll take one. What do you guys think of it? How much is my total now? I got $108. You know what? That's not too bad. Yeah. Wait, I think I'm missing one. I was trying to add something. Oh, sleeve or hoodie? Oh, it didn't give me my sleeve. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. This is $90. How is a long sleeve more expensive than the hoodie? Usually the hoodies are much more expensive, right? I gotta just buy some more stuff. I'll take the other hoodie too. We're at 250. We're gonna donate them. I need a more definitive closure here. ES is not showing that definitive closure. It's still anyone's game, whether it's long or short. It's just so choppy that I can't even pinpoint where. Oh, I have 2 long sleeves added? Oh, shit. This is where I'm gonna get robbed. Dude, where did I have the page? Oh, I see now. Did they deliver to Puerto Rico, guys? Oh! Citing a source close to the negotiating team, the text of the potential MOU has not yet been finalized. What? Yo, that is so trippy. Iran's like rejecting it now. Aw, no. It doesn't ship to Puerto Rico. Guys, I think we play the short now. Once we get more invalidation on the 5-minute structure, I think we slam the short. What do you guys think to play here? Will you live tomorrow? Yes. Is there something gonna be on tomorrow? This is the most choppy PM session that we had in a while. Can't even decide where to go. Yo, what? Guys, Rips is live with Rampage? What is this? A UFC fighter that I'm aware of is gonna be live with Rips? Oh, you know, they're both Kick streamers now. That makes sense. I wonder if that's like why they did that. That is a little bit random, but I could see it making sense though. You took anything yet? We took one short here and we ran it down. That's it. So far it's really choppy to find a second trade right now. Iran rejects today's report claiming a US Iran has been reached, saying this is fake news. Dude, who's the one with fake news right now? Fox News is saying, oh, they agree on the 60-day ceasefire, extended ceasefire. Who's the one that's doing the fake news, guys? You know what the funny thing is though? Like, it's another ceasefire. It's not really an agreement. I mean, this is closer that they're working on the agreement, but they should more clarify that it's not a deal being reached. It's just a agreement to extend the ceasefire to continue working on a deal. New Pro Plus transition is crap. I need to see that. I'm like not really following what this exactly means. I saw the post they did, but I need to see more info on it because I'm still confused. Because there's a graphic here. The Pro Plus development includes three differences from Pro Plus accounts. So is it a whole different Pro Plus? Traders are moved to Pro Plus development after a review of trading performance, strategy, and risk behavior. Common risk behaviors include aggressive sizing, rapid drawdown, blowing through loss limits, or large single session losses. So it's two different Pro Plus, the regular one and the developed one. reduce contract sizing, daily loss limit, smaller innovative drawdown. I'm not even sure why this is even here, because if you're not doing good, then why would you be moved live in the first place? I like how you have that black shirt button all the way to the top. There's a lot of people that point that out. They're like, some people like it, some people dislike it. It's like, you can't trust someone who has that button up like that. This is pretty slow now. I might play the short now. Maybe we can get something. I think I'm leaning more on the short right now, just because it's been consolidating, but we haven't really taken the lows yet. The longs I want for lower. Expecting to get moved live with Lucid as I just locked in 5th payout. What happens with your funds when you get moved live? Max payout every time with excess above 160 on a 150K account. So their live program on, it's a very good question. We should have this ready. I want to say this weekend, but it's going to be a dedicated page only for the live program. So you want to see Apex live program, you want to see it with Lucid, you want to see what Tradeify, you'll see what it is. Live capital, yes, upfront balance. Let me just compare it with like Top Step, let's say. Top Step is not $0. It's, they actually give you a static balance. So it's static, not infinite drawdown. They don't give you drawdown, they give you money, which is positive. So 10,000. Oh, this is wrong. Or kind of right. The max is 15,000, but if you start with 3, I guess that's the main thing here. Lucid, you can start with 22.5 as max, depending on your account size. So if your account size is 150K, that's 4,500 per account. If it's like 25K, it'd be 1K per account. You can see what this would look like if you have it with the max 15,000 in Apex, which is, I want to change that, honestly. That's not the max. That's what you can scale up to. It should be 3,000. Yeah. So why I would say Lucid is better than Top Step, because you start with 10K versus 22.5K. You lose 10,000 is blown. You still have 11,000 left on Lucid. And this is live program details. So we'll have this out very, very soon. Hopefully that answers that live program question. Does not everyone see yet? It's like kind of beta right now, but you could still see it if you. We want everything to be easy to reach. So if you see Lucid here, click Lucid, and then go to detail rules. You'll see the live program here too, which is this amount. So everything's listed. I hope it's not messing with me. I feel like if I short this and it just completely buys it back up, I'm gonna get somewhat annoyed with this price action. Oh, we got Dono in the build. I haven't seen Dono in like ages. I was contemplating shorting off this version, stop at the high. I didn't end up doing it just because it was so back and forth. But I do think short is the opportunity area, especially with this 5-minute closure. Guys, you guys like shorts? 5-minute closure, I'm gonna smack this. I'm gonna smack it. And hopefully this brings me glory. That'll be like the second trade of the day. Oh, 28.3 R. Are you? How is it 28.3? Did you have like the most tiniest stop loss? I need to see this. If you were to do like I don't know, something like that. How did you do 28? 28 is like impossible unless you just did like this. This is hilarious. This is still 9, even though I'm doing like. Oh, I'm geeked. You posted your trade? Oh, let me see here. Yo, you did the tiniest stop in the world, man. You talking about like 3 ticks. If you actually hit this and it didn't tick you out, I'm actually like surprised. The question is, where do we short? I want to say back up here. This makes it more of an even split. A 5-minute close already. On ES, we could actually look something like this. Oh, what am I doing? Like, I would not be mad at something like this on ES too. And we get a retrace like that. 5-minute gap, that's like most likely the area that I would join in now. If I could. Last trade, guys. Is there a reason you did not long the 5-minute version at ES? Here? No way you said that. I would be long a high of day. I need to see where else you're talking about. This is a 5-minute gap here though. I would play this. I need to see which one I want to play though, and here ES. Let's do ES, let's do ES. ES has been slightly weaker for a good amount of the day. I will try something like this, most likely. It did not even get there. Okay, 79.80s entry. We're gonna try to take it down to PM lows and hopefully through it. That's the trade right now. NQ similar. I think ES. I like doing tighter stops in that case. If you're trying to do an NQ, this could also work here too. Either one, your choice. Let's see how we play. One more spike here. Ideally, get inside the 5 minutes so ES can get in there too. Is there a reason you haven't bet on Arsenal winning the Championship League? Maybe because I don't watch soccer or football? And he's getting shit on right now. I think it's about a dump here, guys. I didn't get any entry on ES, but for NQ, we did get inside the 5 minute. I think we should already play for lower here. This is also in line with the inversion retap. I want to leave this open still. I still like this if it wants to reach tap in. As long as the PM lows are still intact. Last trade of the stream, guys. Here's a drive in. We make it or you break it. Silver, you're really going for that drop for that 28R, was it? That's incredible. I'm in an NQ. I'm going to try to leave this open for ES. Come on. You either drop it or you give me an ES entry so I can double it. We move around 10, 15 points and then we stop moving. That's what we do. That's what PM likes to do, guys. I have NQ, guys. I'm just waiting to see if I can get in ES. ES is the original trade. NQ is a 5 minute retrace. I only have a very small size on NQ. ES is the main focus right now. Come on, man. Do something. This is like stuck. I'm just flipping through the 1 and 5 to see if it wants to climb back up. Is the bold move to average in NQ and let it slam through these lows? I think that's the bold move right now. My average is gonna be so stinky. Because I only have 1 contract from here. I had 3 limit orders. Just didn't get filled, sadly. We're driving down. Yeah, ES did not get filled for me. I'm gonna leave this open for now, until we get PM lows. Then I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave that open still. I took the jab on NQ here. I took it 1 more aggressively, just to see if we can slam down, just because I don't think we have hopes of coming back up. So my average is like cooked right now, but I am still liking lower. We're just not going to get this trade. I try to alert the trade on ESU, but you know, our luck is just this bad where I'm putting this alert up. Short this 5-minute gap, we just get right there. 1 more tick inside, I would have got filled. That's just fun. Fun with price action. PM lows taken on NQ. We should still see more flow. I don't know if we get an entry on ES, and I'm not sure where I would hunt for lower right now. I'll be surprised if this comes back above 300 now without slamming down a little bit more. This is the original trade here for ES. Like, I want to see past PM and try to get through this. Yeah, this would have been a banger if we were also in ES. I can see this flooring down now. What was that? We're basically, I want to say we're countering the whole entire day because we took 2 shorts. We didn't take a single long yet. Guys, what are we doing? Filled on NQ here, but I just added more. No fill on ES, so we're just playing this through. I am still open with this. As long as PM lows aren't taken, 74s on ES, I'm still optimistic on playing the short on ES here. This is a tight stop here at this 3 points. We just need to drive in and then, let's see, it's gonna come here, it looks like. Here we go. Get a spike. We're 2 points away from this 5-minute gap now. And if we just blow past this, what a day. Would not be the most fun day. Here we go. Okay, time to get filled here. Let's see what happens, chat. Stop is at 83s, basically. There we go. We're good. Everyone's in, I bet. Now just to let this play out and see what we can do with it. And he got a spike through this. Flipping the 5-minute gap would not be good anymore. Basically, the whole point, if we flip this 5-minute, get a closure above 80, like 81.25, the trade's not going to look nice. You have a horrible fill. I mean, this is still here. We haven't really gone too far. My food's here too, guys. Let's see this either stop us out very quickly or give us the trade. This is tech right now. Sandisk and Micron just going nuts. Yo, Microsoft making a comeback. They were the laughing stock for a while. Hello, ES? Alright. Here's ES, guys. We're gonna watch very closely how well we maneuver around this 5-minute gap here. Hard stop is set at basically 83 right now, so it's like a 3-point stop. Yeah. Now the real show begins. Whether we make glory or we get ran through. Are you short? Should I make it more clear? I'll make it more clear for you guys. There. Does that answer your question now? Still sitting at the entry. What's the setup? What I'm looking for right now is ES is a tight stop off this trade. We got the 5-minute closure to invalidate all the 5-minute structure. We left the 5-minute gap. I want to see this retrace. Do not get a closure above and target all these lows here. That's like the setup itself. If you are like a perma bull, like, you know, just ignore this. But I'm just looking for PM lows and hopefully even a little bit lower. This is like pretty classic 2R trader now. Very tight stop, very easy target if we even hit this. Like the first TP would like be pretty classic. Rumor has it that Stonk can beat ICT. Is that true? Chad, is that true? Someone tell me that's true. We made it. All right, not gonna celebrate until we get under 74s. Even try low 70s would be better. One slight rejection, cool. We're going for the bacon though, a little bit lower. Going for the bacon. Going for the bacon. Oh, OBS is disconnecting, guys. Is my power out? Show me the bacon. Show me the bacon. Show me the bacon. Break even. Break even's only after we take PM lows. Then you can do whatever you want with it. Bring it home to sweet Alabama. Sweet. Sweet Alabama. Guys, this is like no like drawdown on this is like kind of crazy. I think if we hit the M lows here, break even should be set. We did take the internal low. I'm not really asking for too much past that. Like I'm just asking for PM lows so I can protect myself. But if it comes back up to our entry, I'm actually not gonna be that happy because we're just gonna give up so much for like for a few ticks. PW and Rips are exactly right about you. What was that? What does that even mean? Is that a compliment? Or is that a diss? I can't even tell. Bro, you don't know how much I need this short. T, bro. That sounds a little bit too, like, you were in red and then you slammed with the size and you're like, finally. Jeez, guys, don't freaking do this. If this invert, I'm gonna just take 2 off. I really hate price action if it comes back up and not get any single delivery. Like this is so many resting that I'm actually surprised I even once to think about trying to come back up. Let me check the 1. I'm just gonna be careful on the 1 minute flip here. Closure above 78. Gotta take it. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do real time here. If this get a closure above 78, I'm gonna kill 2 of them for minor profits and just hold 1 for break even. Tough. It's copy traded. Tory trendline too powerful. It is, man. It's like a tank right now. Is ES like stuck? Where did the giveaway tonight, guys? I missed it yesterday. I was busy. So feel free to enter if you haven't already. Such a beautiful entry. We got the internal low. That's like already like past 1R, but I'm actually aiming for these lows down here. For some reason, we cannot get them. Not yet, chat. What is stopping us from getting through these lows? I do not understand. I'm about to give back profits. NQ is like already ripping back up, man. This is some bullshit on delivery today. Wait, is Israel? What do you guys comment, Israel? Something happened? Alright, I'm gonna take this closed above. I'm gonna have to take some off so I can feel better about it. It's so sad to say. I have 3 right now. I'm gonna take 2 off if I can. Israel stopping me from taking my TP targets? Are you guys serious? We should be blaming Israel right now? I should have just took it off at the internal low and been happy with it. Just wanted a little bit more aggressive moves, honestly, because if we take out 75s, I could imagine we slam lower. This sounds perfect to wrap up this stream. Freaking bullshit market. Because again, like, this is, if we're talking 1R, this would be here. This is already like 1.5R at this low. But when I'm scalping like this with tight stops, I actually want some pretty big delivery. I don't understand what price action wants us to do now. But yeah, for those asking, the alpha giveaway 20 counts, we're gonna do that tonight. So feel free to tune into that. Enter if you haven't already. We're gonna most likely wrap this up. Every delivery, man. I get such a good short, and then it comes down and it just comes right back up. I feel like it'd be the same thing if I long, but at least longs I would hit the objective and then I hit my green stop and said. For the short so far, it's like missing the objective very clearly. NQ, we did take another low. I appreciate that. I really do. But that's about it. How to enter? It's the one that's on SBF Twitter. I'll post it real quick. It's this one that was kind of here days ago. This one, 20 counts. We should have done it yesterday, but I want to give it a week. We didn't do it yet, so if you haven't done it, you also can do it on Instagram here, and then get another entry. So very good odds, 250 entries. There's 20 counts. That's almost 10%. Much better odds than you'll get here. But. We'll just see what happens with this trade, man. Kyle still going for the silver drop. Yo, maybe if silver can dump, the index could also follow suit. Let's see if we can get some smooth delivery on gold and silver right now. We just need to see a nice candle. It's for Instagram and Twitter, guys. It's a entry per. Don't know what to say to this. This is the most stuck PM price action in a long time, right? Because yesterday PM, we actually got a very good delivery. This one, we had a very smooth delivery. This one, we had a good sell delivery. This one, we had kind of both sides. Good delivery there. Upside, delivery, downside. And then fast forward today. What is this? I need to know what this is, because this is not delivery. I still like this as an optimistic trade. If you took TP and you feel like the short is still good, it's not that big of a stop, guys. Your risk reward is in your favor, and this is a second attempt where we didn't really take any of the targets yet, so it should be fair game to me still. That's gonna be up to you if you like the trade. I want to stick through it a little bit longer so I can, watch it with you guys. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, but if we don't move anytime soon, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Here we go. Show me the money. Close your eyes and just pray to the markets. Matter of fact, I'll do something better. I'll create my own candles. This is where I have to pull out a top secret strategy that very little of you guys seen me do. Some of you guys have, but I have to pull it out. So what we're doing is basically manifesting the next candle. The next 5-minute candle is going to look something like this. If we put it next to it, the market makers is gonna resonate with it, and they're gonna be able to see like, okay, this is the next projected candle. Let's move like how we projected. We should get a delivery straight to 75, 72, 71. Just wait, watch this. Next 5-minute candle closes in 1:30. Watch. You guys think I'm joking too. We gotta manifest this. This is it. The next 5-minute, we're gonna close this no matter what at 320. Okay, 30 seconds less. Okay, guys, here we go. Here's the next candle. I gotta move it a little bit higher so we can be right next to it. There it is. We're gonna block out the next candle, and it's gonna do what we gotta do. Catch you the next one. You have to wait for the next 5 minutes before we wrap this up. You're gonna see some magic happen here. Hopefully it's not the inverse. I chose the black candles, not the blue candles. No, come on. We got 4 more minutes to make some magic happen. Did we do it wrong? Did we summit the bullish candle instead? I hope not. Wait, what? How is NQ already doing it? Should I? You know what? I have to do the same thing for NQ. ES is actually a tank, guys. That's the one thing that you gotta remember. We're messing the wrong one. Should have just kept it on NQ. I actually closed the NQ on this draw. I was holding ES, which is good, but like we should just smack it on NQ and just call it a day. Maybe NQ can help ES drag it down too, though. evaluate. The 1 hour gap is what I've been targeting for like the longest time, but then I pivoted to like, let's just do a short scalp to take out internal low instead. Show me the bread. Yep. Might be time to close up shop, guys. I had my food delivery, came in like 40 minutes ago, and I should have ended it 20 minutes ago. This is the trade. I guess I'll hold through it. I'll hold one. We had 80 entry. I'm just gonna take another one off here, and then break even the last one, basically, and let this play out. This is all copy traded, so I'll have one left just to enjoy the ride. If it hits break even, I'm not mad anymore. Just already giving up on the day, let's say. Okay, yeah. We're gonna just do the giveaway tomorrow for our YouTube giveaway, but if you haven't entered already, join the Smart Prop Firm one where we're doing 20 accounts. We're gonna draw winners today. Just look at the Twitter, look at the Instagram. It's the alpha one. We're giving 20 alpha accounts. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.